Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for a little NBA basketball. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs up against Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
Always a special moment in the pregame ceremonies. The playing of the national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. So with Ginobili sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Green and Leonard out on the perimeter. Boris Diaw is out there with Duncan, and it's Parker in at the point. And for the Knicks, up front it's Carmelo Anthony and Tyson Chandler. Felton is out there with Jason Kidd, and it's Brewer in at the small forward. Anthony's shot is off. New York on D. Green with a screen on Kidd. There's the triple. Goes back up, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got the opening basket of the game for the Spurs.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible. Back to Kidd.
New York moving it around. He feeds it to Brewer. Leads him in there. Felton kicks to Brewer. For the three. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Brewer. Kidd's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Parker. Poked away. Felton with the ball. Gets it to go.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Hit one on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close. 5. 2. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
We've got Anthony. Also Steve Novak out there. Can be out there with J.R. Smith. That's the 5 for New York right now. Parker dishes to Ginobili. Kicks to Splitter. The dish to Parker. That's good from 17 feet away. Parker's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Spurs. Novak, the pass to Campbell. Feeds it to Carmelo. Smith. It's Anthony with the drive. That's good.
I'll tell you what, he can be an offensive force when he's on top of his game, guys, and he usually is on top of his game.
Ginobili against Smith. Pass to Parker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. With 2 seconds left. And again, it's New York. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Knicks lead by 3. Folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's been a tight matchup in New York as we bring you our halftime breakdown. New York leading against San Antonio. With 2 quarters left to play, they've been an offensive juggernaut, scoring with impunity. Carmelo Anthony got off to a good start, and what a game from Jason Kidd as well. And for the Spurs, it's a grinded-out effort. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second-chance opportunities. Some nice plays so far from Tony Parker. No big numbers by his name in the box score, but he's doing the little things out there to try and get his team the win. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here's Parker. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Spurs, Tony Parker at the 1 and Danny Green at the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, supreme confidence offensively for Carmelo Anthony. He's been one of the most deadly clutch shooters in the game over the last few seasons. Always ready to step up and score in pressure situations.
And, you know, you talk about that clutch scoring ability for Carmelo Anthony. It all comes back to, I think, his size, versatility, ball handling ability, and that quick trigger release on the jump shot. It's really difficult to keep him from getting the shot he wants.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession for the Knicks. Novak's checked in, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Jason Kidd. Ano Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. 2 on the clock. Over Smith. Knicks with the rebound. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Novak dishes to Carmelo. Smith kicks to Chandler. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Knicks leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Carmelo Anthony gets the recognition for his uncontainable game tonight. It's no secret he is their first option on offense, and he has lived up to that distinction with his ability to score in this one. Look for him to take an even greater role in the fourth.
Thanks, Doris. He really has been the key force for them tonight.
He sure has, Kevin, and it's been something else just watching him go to work all game long.
And you know what, guys? He's had that extra sense from the beginning. Came right out of the gates with that fire to help get his team the W. We'll see what else he does here in the fourth.
So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's who Mike Woodson's going with. We've got Camby, J.R. Smith out there with Felton. Then there's Steve Novak. And it's Brewer in at the 3. Smith the pass to Brewer. Felton, New York moving it around. Novak dishes to Camby. Felton kicks to Smith. There's the block.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Parker. No luck. Felton with some nice D. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. The 3 from Anthony. San Antonio with the rebound. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Over Kidd. Ginobili misses. Now here's Anthony. Here's Chandler. Down goes the slam.
Well, you can put this one in the W column. I mean, this is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed to.
Here's Ginobili. Misses. So it's New York picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.
When the time was just